Clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question: do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless.
The simple fact that this was titled a TikTok debate and it was discussed on a daytime show with full-grown women / moms and a grandma, it tells you that the hope we have for society might as well be gone at this point, never to return. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you like, and make sure you share.
I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men. My husband, it takes a village of women to make sure that he's not emaciated, starving, and living in his own filth. He can,
Yeah.
But you guys feel you guys are married to people that are more.
I have Handy Manny at home. He fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
So wait a second. I know. Wait. She's really talking about a servant. Let's face it.
No.
It's a handyman she's talking
no,
about.
it's a handy manny.
Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have.
Well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that. We're not talking about that. What about the inner life of a man? That's what this is about.
I need my man 3 to 4 times a week. And good for you guys.
This is what you call woke garbage that people talk about online. When people say woke, this is woke. For full-grown women to utter these statements that have families surrounded by them that they love and they care about, it sounds like they were told to say this. And if they actually believe this, it tells you that nobody is safe, because if adults and grandparents can be brainwashed, what hope is there for the younger generation? What hope is there for people in my generation? Imagine having a son and saying men are useless. As a matter of fact, they do have sons.
Like, Vicky and I could kill it as household runners. Like, we would be laughing, giggling, doing all the things, and Max would be so psyched I was wasting all my words somewhere else anyway. So it would be a perfect combo. And the other day, Caleb said to me, this is my youngest son, he said, Mama, I want a spare mom. And I didn't know what he meant. And he said, Genevieve has a spare mom. And I realized the parents were divorced.
Nanny?
No, divorced. An extra mom, like 2 moms. And so I asked him, because at first I was a little wounded. I was like, what am I not doing? And he's like, no, I just think at bedtime, you always have to pay attention to the other kids too. And if we had a spare mom, Dad, and you could, then you just get to focus on me. And it was so sweet. He didn't ask for a spare dad, by the way. He asked for a spare mom.
Those of you that just like to speak things, because words are very powerful, do you realize that with this type of mentality that you teach your children, that you teach your sons, your sons will one day grow up to be a man, right? If the mom that has the responsibility to raise that child up to be the perfect man or to be a good man that will be contributing to society, raised in this type of environment, what type of person do you expect that child to become? And of course, not all men are trash, right? As long as the gay sector of the men population are protected, as long as the bisexual sector of the male population are protected, as long as they're straight, they're useless. But every other type of man is fine. Woke BS that looks and sounds scripted. Who says this nonsense on live TV? And meanwhile, it's still up there. And many men have been cancelled for the same reason. This is the extreme version of the red pill, but for women. This is exactly the same thing. But yet they complain about the red pillers not having any substance or not having any character. What are you doing? You are reflecting the same behavior, just on the opposite gender.
I took this totally differently in how I prepped because broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless. Like I think in the political moment, the people who are saying what needs to be said in my party, it's all women. The very few men, with the exception of Mike Pence and a few others, are saying what they need to. But in life, like I need my husband. I don't know if I need any other men, but he is irreplaceable.
Yeah, I think so.
But that's the whole thing. We like our husbands. We just don't need men beyond that.
Yeah, wait till you're married 20 years and you'll see how replaceable
The reason
they are.
that women...
Now, I don't think they realize the gravity of what they're saying, which is sad for women that have aged out of their prime and should now be looking to nurture the next generation. They're doing a pretty bad job, if you ask me, in my opinion. But punching up is always cool as long as the people that are above you or higher than you don't punch back down. because punching down hurts more, right? Is that the society that we live in? Seems like it. And sometimes people like to excuse this behavior because they believe that these women may have experienced bad men or they may not actually be married to the best men. Well, whose fault is that? You chose those men. And even though those men may not be the ones that you have wanted, look at the life that you have. I'm sure most of you don't clean your house. Most of you people don't even think about some daily activities that the average person will have to think about. And guess who is providing most of that lifestyle for you? That's true. Most of y'all is your husbands. For those of y'all that don't have the husbands that can provide for you, like the woman on this platform, I'm sure the man is indeed helping in some way that he can, or else you will not have the ability to live a healthy lifestyle, especially when you're married. I'm tired of this gender wars because people are liars. People will say what they need to say to keep their fans watching them, even though their fans are being poisoned by the toxicity coming out from their mouth.
Stay married for as long as they do is because they have a lot of girlfriends.
They have a village.
They have girlfriends. Because I always have to initiate the conversations. He'll step up, but I have
I
to
thought you were
start
saying
them.
initiate.
I just told you guys, I have 8 girlfriends from Panama here who are girlfriends for 50 years since they were in kindergarten.
Oh, I love
and
that.
And they were saying yesterday that they've gone through divorces, they've gone through challenges, and having that village of women has made it possible.
Well, we
for
are
them.
more collaborative than men. I think
Yeah.
there have been studies that say that women have much closer friendship relationships than men do.
Because women
Again, I think we have to make a
because
difference,
women,
differentiate gay men.
no, gay men
Are in their own category.
yeah, but we're not
Women are
married to gay men, okay?
Oh,
But women have conversations about their feelings. Men talk about
It's
sports,
socializing, yeah.
cars, all that stuff.
And this is a lie because they're generalizing again. I hear a lot of women say that if you're in a relationship, a healthy relationship, keep that relationship private from your friends because your single friends will want you to become single. Why, you ask this? Because misery loves company. You've seen the memes of how when a man is single, no woman wants him. But when he becomes a guy that's in a relationship, all the women want him. Why? She's trying to take someone else's man. And you're telling me that a woman has a better emotional lifestyle than a man? Get out of here. They are both unhealthy relationships in both genders. You choose to pick the type of people you surround yourself with and go from there. But hey, yo, stay away from women like these because they come in all ages. Age doesn't guarantee wisdom, age doesn't guarantee knowledge, and age does not guarantee maturity. You may be looking like a grandma or like a mom, but still have the mentality of a teenager. Or you're willing to sell your soul to say whatever you can say to get people to listen to you, even though you're feeding them food that will poison them for the rest of their life. Because to this woman on this panel, to the women on this show, you can only be a good man if you're part of the LGBTQ community. But let me know your opinions in the comment section below. And one more time, subscribe to the channel.